What does it take to be special? To be special, one has to be exceptional, distinctive, outstanding. Manila Science High School, with its accomplished alumni and academically gifted students, is certainly special. But there's one thing that will always set MaSci way above the rest. It's the original. MaSci is the country's pioneering special science high school. This came about because one beloved Filipino president envisioned a science high school in the Philippines. In his State of the Nation address in 1956, the late President Ramon Magsaysay underscored the need for education with a stronger thrust on science and technology. In that same year, the Bureau of Public Schools, or BPS, sought the help of UNESCO for the upgrade of the science and math curriculum. One of only 2 secondary schools for which a science laboratory was recommended was Manila High School in Intramuros. Its principal was Augusto Alsona, a zealous advocate of a special science high school. He spoke with education officials, city officials, anyone who was willing to listen. Together with English teacher Helen Ladera, Alsona wrote a proposal for a pilot science class modeled after the Bronx High School of Science in the USA.
There came a time that Mr. Alsona had to go to Bronx High School. I think that was in the early 60s, to observe how the Bronx High School, which is actually a science high school in Bronx, in the United States, is being managed, or, to get how the school is being operated.
His persistence bore fruit. On October the 12th, 1959, a memorandum by Superintendent of City Schools Abdon Javier provided that a science high school be established in accordance with a BPS memorandum. Barely 2 weeks later, gifted freshmen from each participating high school took a series of tests at the Manila High School. Only 36 students with the best test scores in arithmetic, general science, English, and IQ evaluations were selected as a pilot science class that November. This nucleus of a science high school had its beginning in a single-story building in Intramuros, Manila. The 32 persevering students became officially known as the Special Science Class the following year, thanks to Mr. Alsona's tireless efforts.
What he did was to go to of course, get the permission of the Division of City Schools and get the best teachers from the different subject areas of the different schools of the division. So there was a pool of teachers in mathematics, English, and science, from where Mr. Alsona picked out the teachers to teach in the special science high school, the special science classes of the Manila Science High School.
The students' academic performance was so stellar, the class made a first in the history of Philippine education during their graduation in 1963.
First batch of graduating students in Manila, in the special science classes of Manila High, were all scholars. They were all awarded with gold medals. Because
of this truly special feat, the special science classes were formally separated from Manila High. Officially called Manila Science High School, it holds the special honor of being a groundbreaking science high school in the country. In the years that followed, Manila Science High School continued to be the nerve center of excellence for its young achievers.
Typical Manila Science High School student is motivated, highly intelligent because they are the top 3% of the Manila student population. They are keen to learn, they are vivacious, fun-loving, and learning is not really a difficulty for them.
You do have to pass a difficult exam, and there's a cut-off in terms of your IQ, in terms only the best can get into Manila Science.
Dumaan sa butas ng karayom ang mga bata.
I always knew I was special and different, but I really didn't know how special I was until I got into Manila Science High School.
Talagang makita mo matatalino ang batang to eh. Meron sa chemistry, gumawa sila ng bomb.
A typical MaSci student, there is really no typical MaSci student. But offhand, I can say 95% of them were really persevering, serious in their studies.
At ang mga estudyante noon, pagka sinabing sa Manila Science, galing, tungo ulo, hindi nalalaban. Panalo na Manila Science. Ewan ko ngayon.
Bow na. Bow na. Basta Manila Science, no?
Most MaSci students possessed a deep sense of obligation to excel in their studies.
I was so intent on making good sa school kasi yun ang sabi ng mother ko, you cannot go to college if you're not exceptional in school. So I had to be a good student.
Noon kami, I would say, very studious, very playful, and takot sa teacher.
Ang naging nakakatakot lang nung una, instead na arithmetic ang ang subject natin, algebra. Instead na science, physics daw tayo. Chemistry. Dako.
Nung fourth year kami, college chemistry na kinukuha namin, tsaka college physics.
All of us were not just trying to pass the exam, but trying to perfect the exam. And in fact, you consider yourself a failure if you don't perfect the exam.
But MaSci students were not just academically brilliant. They were also fun-loving and well-rounded. They were groomed to be scientists with soul, which was the aim of MaSci's first and longest-staying principal, Mr. Ernesto Valdez.
This time he said, let us produce science graduates who are not only good here, but also have the heart. He said, values have to be cultivated as well. And not only this, so he said, let's put up other pathways to develop the whole student. So not only the mind, but also the heart.
Kung magiging scientifico kayo o kung ano man kayo, iisipin nyo yung bayan nyo. Ano ang gagawin nyo sa bayan nyo? Hindi lang yung ano yung kikitain nyo. Huwag nyo kakalimutan ng morals nyo. Diba? Yun. Huwag niyong kakalimutan yung morals, yung kultura ng Pilipinas na hindi na masyadong ipinapasa ngayon sa atin. Like pagrespeto sa magulang, pagrespeto sa nakakatanda. I am sure kayo ganon. Pero huwag niyong sarilinin, i-share niyo sa iba.
During my stay, I really loved teaching the students because of their endearing qualities.
May nagtanong nga mga Mandan, bakit tumagal ka pa dito? Haligi ka na rin ng eskwela dito, sabi sa akin. Kung mahal ko na kayo, napamahal na kayo sa akin. Yung pagtuturing sa akin ng bilang kapatid, ngayon,
That's one thing that I realized when I was in Manila Science. I have to do this. I have to be good because it will help my family and my country. And when you have that kind of a passion, then you're going to be successful.
Bilang masayan, nais ko po sanang maibahagi ko rin po ang aking sariling yung aking sariling buhay para sa nakararami.
In the end, I think it's the attitude that counts.
It's not all work and no play for the young Einsteins and Pythagorases. They took time out from schoolwork to participate in various extracurricular activities and to simply have fun.
Remember, us playing basketball in the dirt during lunch breaks and coming to school all sweaty and smelly, and the girls and the teachers didn't like us at the time when we do that.
Naalala ko yung mga like I danced in the singkil, yung sa singkil, sa Hota, La Hota, etc. Yung King and I, may program kaming ganon. Plus, I was part of that, yung sa Girl Scout auditorium of Nick Joaquin's New Yorker in Tondo.
I really loved painting. I liked oil painting a lot.
The Manila Science High School students are matatalino, mababait, mababango. Wala yung bahong amoy pawis, wala yun. Clean cut. At mababait. Although may konting mga kakulitan.
Mga kaklase ko, lalo na mga boys yan, ang pipilyo nila, ang sasalbahin nila. Like for example, pag may biology class, yung mga locker ng girls, you see to it that your locker is closed. Kasi minsan pagbukas mo, may naka-spread eagle dyan na palaka. Na ganon ba? Ganon sila. O kaya may ilalagay sila sa ano. Basta mamaya may maririnigan lang dyan, may tumitili.
Sa ako, linis ako dyan.
Ikaw ang pinakamalinis naman sa atin, di ba?
Always clear.
Kasi ikaw pinaglilinis ng blackboard.
They're only in high school once, hopefully. So, while you're at it, enjoy every moment. Enjoy everything about it with your friends.
Undoubtedly, MaSci students have shown through the years because of their committed and dedicated teachers.
Pag tinignan ko yung teaching styles of the teachers noon, I would say na they are really very good. Kasi marami kang natututunan eh. Talagang explain nila to the detail kung ano yung ibig sabihin or ano yung tinatanong mo. So you would really learn from them and not only from the book.
They took care of us so well in biology. And whenever I had questions, Miss Rivera always had the time.
All of them were good at their subjects. Yon, that's for sure. No, they were all good at their subjects.
The vision of MSHS was to maintain its tradition of excellence. And in my small way, I actualized or implemented this vision by providing my students with rich opportunities for them to become doctors, nurses, technologists, and many other professions true to their calling.
Pero masaya college natin, masaya. Kasi maganda yung pundasyon eh. Makang gumali yung kasi sa background.
Yung discipline na natutunan natin ng high school.
My background in Manila Science did help me a lot because it's not only the science training, but the discipline that was inculcated by the difficult classes that the teachers then really got us into.
Romance, falling in love with what you are doing. And that is exactly the thing that kept me in teaching. The nagging desire to teach, the nagging desire to make improvements on the life of the student.
Really good teachers in Manila Science High School who essentially, mentored me and made sure to challenge me and my classmates and excel.
So it's a very healthy symbiotic relationship. So it's really good. It's like student and mentor and mentee and, teaching and learning from each other.
What made me stay and continue teaching in Manila Science is the love for the job, the love for the students, the love for the school, and has always been a special bond between teachers and students. And that can be seen by what we have today.
All things must change. Through the years, MaSci has slowly but surely evolved. MaSci relocated from Intramuros to its current site in Ermita, Manila. Infrastructure has increased. The school's administration has changed hands. But perhaps the most impactful change happened with the passing of Republic Act 6655, known as the Free Public Secondary Education Act of 1988. In effect, this act placed the administration, supervision, and control of all secondary school teachers and personnel, including MaSci, under the Department of Education. As such, MaSci would not be getting exemptions, privileges, or additional funding, even if it is a special science high school.
We are treated in the same manner as other schools are treated by the government. In other words, we are not getting additional funds from the government.
Financially challenged, the MaSci community hopes to receive steadier support for the school's needs.
Sa aking buhay po ngayon, medyo nahihirapan po ako sa mga pangangailangan teknolohiya tulad po ng computer. Kasi tulad po ng kanina, nagre-research po ako sa PisoNet lang po.
My wish list for Manila Science High School is really to maintain the standard, maybe even to uplift the standard, so that we will produce students who will be actually becoming the future leaders of the nation, because it needs a lot of equipment, especially in terms of technology. I wish that there will be funding for iPads, for laptops, for interactive boards that the other schools have.
We have to really be able to use the best technology for training our students. Not just computers and tablets and things like that, but technologies using satellite, using all new inventions, not just for education, but for use in daily life. If our students are exposed to all of these, then they'll get the best training.
And also for the students of Manila Science to have a stipend to help them along in their studies, because what's the difference between students of Philippine Science High School and Manila Science High School?
My wish list for MaSci, there should be more equipment, more in-service training for teachers, more financial support, more books for the library.
In spite of the challenges that have to be hurdled, MaSci stakeholders continue to believe it is truly special.
Because I was in MaSci, parang ang antingin nila sa amin, special students, no? So, I think yung being special, not only as a student, but as a human being, made it for me to be in MaSci.
Elite kami, supposedly elite kami, special science class. Kaya parang ganon. Iba kami, parang ganon ang feeling mo sa sarili mo.
We were in this very special school with very difficult classes, achieving excellence.
Indeed, MaSci is special. Not just because it is a pilot science high school in the country, but also because, in spite of its humble beginnings, in spite of funding that is not at par with other science high schools, MaSci students have managed to stand out.
Ako'y isang espesyal na masayan na ako'y nag-aaral po dito sa Tondo. Pagkat sa kabila ng lahat ng paghihirap, lahat ng bagay ay napagtatagumpayan.
Manila Science students excel despite limited resources because they got used to improvisation.
You learn to improvise, you learn to be self-reliant. And I think a big part of that came from my education sa MaSci.
We have won a lot of international, national, regional, and division contests.
Gusto ko mag-prepare ako sa Manila Science, not sa ibang school. Bakit? Kasi mas masarap magturo doon sa marurunong eh.
Manila Science High School is special because it has produced the worthiest alumni who have excelled in their chosen fields.
Noong 1986, nagsimula ako ng tinatawag namin na First Philippine Bulletin Board System.
Ay, kung pala yung father nun, pare.
Hindi, kaya ang tawag nito sa akin hanggang ngayon, Father of Philippine Cyberspace. Bakit? Dahil sa yung BBS actually is the forerunner of the internet.
In chemistry, I have gone from developing a concept all the way to patenting the concept and then joining a company that commercialized what I patented and released that to the market for consumption.
So all of these things that Manila Science inculcated in me was very helpful in both my scientific career and now the manager career that I have taken in the United Nations.
Being the executive chef of the White House since 2005, so it's been kind of like almost 8 years now. It's been such a great experience and a humbling experience for me. When you prepare for bigger things, you can't just execute it and do it well unless you're really prepared very well. So it's all the preparation involved, it's all of the things that are involved beforehand before you could do such thing. And in a lot of ways, this high school, the Manila Science High School, has helped me tremendously to become what I am right now.
Manila Science High School is special because many of its alumni have shed blood, sweat, and tears to serve humanity and make this world a much better place. This is perhaps best exemplified by Perseveranda So, class valedictorian of batch 1973, who became UNICEF's Chief of Education in Pakistan in 1994. Percy worked with grace and determination, earning the respect and admiration of all those with whom she came in contact with. She chose to serve in Peshawar, a dangerous and difficult environment, to help implement programs that assisted girls in getting the education they so desperately needed. On that fateful day in 2009, the Pearl Continental Hotel where Percy stayed was rocked by explosions. At the time of the bombing, the hotel was housing many humanitarian workers to provide life-saving assistance to Pakistan's most vulnerable people. Percy was one of the fatalities. With her passing, the world mourned a passionate worker who dedicated her life to the promotion of a child's right to education and a better life. Manila Science High School is special because it has the unwavering support of the MaSci Foundation. Composed of unified alumni from all over the world, the MaSci Foundation helps to sustain the school's tradition of excellence by funding scholarships and other much-needed projects.
Noong nakapasa po ako dun sa scholarship ng foundation, ang nangyari po sa akin ay medyo gumaan na po yung buhay namin. Ang kailangan ko pong gawin para ma-maintain yung scholarship ko sa foundation ay mag-aral na mabuti at lagi pong maging aktibo sa mga talakayan sa klase. At nagbunga po ito dahil lagi pong nasa lineup na yung aking mga grades. At lagi po ako nagpapasa ng project ng on time po.
Tulad po nitong aklat na ito. Ito pong aklat na ito ay pinahiram po sa akin kahapon ng Whiteman Scholarship. Kahapon po ng umaga. Kung saan itong mga ganitong bagay na ito ay napapakinabangan ko po kahit hindi na po ako lumabas para mag-internet.
from the foundation, from the heart of the members of the BOTs, Board of Trustees, to the students and to the teachers, we want to share whatever we have learned from the school. And we want to give you the best kung ano man yung kailangan nyo sa projects or ng bawat estudyante.
This is one way we can contribute positively to society where we can see the effects right away.
We should also work with the MaSci High School Foundation to make sure that this high school that has given us so much will continue to give in the coming years for generations more of Filipinos.
Manila Science High School is special because generations of MaSci learners have upheld the MaSci philosophy of science, truth, and country, and have constantly given honor to their alma mater.
Sa maraming pagkakataon, nakakarinig tayo ng mga magagandang papuri para sa Manila Science High School. Mukhang naibalik na nga raw ang kagalingan ng ating paaralan sa lahat, sa maraming larangan, kabilang na rito ang pagsali, paglahok sa mga competitions at contests, lalong-lalo na sa science at mathematics.
We would win. And when we would win, that was a high point for me because the group of us, we would win.
Manila Science is the best school in the Philippines.
I do not shy away from any challenge and any opportunities at all.
Giving it the best you got.
While everybody is at rest, I'll still do my best.
Manila Science High School is special because today, on its 50th year, the passion for excellence continues to burn strong and bright.
Ay sabi ko sana, lagi lang alam nila mag-aral mabuti pagka itandig mo ang Manila Science, alam mo naman excellent, always excellent, sabi nga.
Being in Manila Science High School provides a spirit of excellence. We know we're excellent. We know that we have a history of excellence, and I think we are driven to maintain that history.
Tinatanggap ko po sa sarili ko na ako'y isang espesyal na masayan.
Manila Science High School is special because in its 50 years of existence, all those who entered its doors are special in mind and at heart.
Galing ka sa Manila Science, you should be something special.
For you na estudyante ng Manila Science High School, you're special people.
Take a look at yourself and see how special you are.
Espesyal ako.
Manila Science High School 50th anniversary is truly special because it is a celebration
Of who we are.
Who we are.
of who we are.
Batis ng diwa, ginto talisay, kadluwa ng karunungan. Sa kamyay, tampok na tunay, pangalan mong mutya at mahal. Sikapin natin at pagyamanin, arani ay ating sundin. Sa bawat sulok ng bayan natin, kanyang bandila ay dalhin. Batis ng diwa, ito dalisay, kadluwa ng karunungan. Sa kamyay, tampok na tunay, pangalan mong mutya iya'y ating sundin sa bawat sulok ng bayan natin.